Everybody. Trudeau was in Calgary today, and he was speaking with energy sector people and all sorts of other people, and admitted that there is a crisis in Alberta. So, hey, that's something. He's reading the news, or maybe somebody told him there's a crisis in Alberta. However, those Albertans were having none of it and were protesting. So I've got some pictures to show you. I've got some news articles to go through. But first, let's hear Trudeau call it a crisis.
This is very much a crisis. When you have a price differential that's up around $42, $50 even, that's a massive challenge to local industry, to the livelihood of a lot of Albertans. And I hear that very, very clearly. And that's why the day after our fiscal update, my priority was to come here to continue to hear from business leaders, from local leaders on how we can work together and respond to allaying some of those fears and building a better future for Calgarians and for Albertans. The federal government is here to be a partner, to be part of how we move forward, and that's why the accelerated capital cost allowance and continuing to work on getting a pipeline built in the right way are two things that this government has done a lot of work on and will continue to. So I continue to look forward to hearing suggestions. Obviously, it's a complex situation that has many different facets to the answer, and understanding from industry directly what they see as the ways forward is something that I know myself and Rachel Notley and Nahid Nenshi and other leaders.
All right, that's it. The point is, he said that we have been working really hard and we're going to continue to work hard to build the pipeline correctly, but that means not to build the pipeline, right? That means giving Bill C-69, giving everybody and their dog a right to protest the pipeline because they're not getting a piece of the action, or whatever. You know, anybody at all can say, no, this pipeline infringes on my gender rights or my environmental rights or my, big toenail rights. I'm not sure which one, but Trudeau will cry about it and apologize about it and pay somebody $1 million about it, and no pipelines will get built. But he admits it's a crisis, so at least there's that. Here are images, and that one's maybe a poor one to start with, but oh well. Some other images. There are a lot of people in Calgary who are showing up to protest Mr. Trudeau and his, a lot of this is pro-pipeline rally. The news was trying to say that this was two-pronged rally, one on the postal workers and two on the pipeline, but a lot of the there's QP, a lot of the placards were for the pipeline that I saw. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy on the internet. So there are a lot of Calgarians who are upset, and the news is reporting on this as well. So they're getting ahead of it. Separate protests gather as Trudeau visits Calgary. So maybe there were two separate protests. That sounds about right. But there are a lot of people upset about this. Sorry, that was not the one I wanted to show you. So it says, Global News is reporting protesters focused on two issues at rally outside Prime Minister's Calgary event. So this is Bill C-69. And yeah, there's images of it. And he is not a popular person out west. He's not a popular person in Ontario or Quebec either. But this compact on migration, these open borders, these inability to get our pipelines, our oil to market, and the inability to do anything meaningful for the literal economic engine of Canada in all of the years that he's been Prime Minister is telling and awful. And he gave $600 million to the media. And then he comes out to tell Alberta, I've got an affordable housing initiative to announce for you guys. Oh yeah, I'd love to hear your suggestions about the oil and gas industry. Could you just write them on this little card here, and I'll put them into this shredder here. Right. Right. Just like the Liberal government in 2019, right into the shredder. Okay, so that's about it for tonight. I just wanted to show you that people are standing up, people are waking up, people are not going to have this garbage anymore. And to get this many people out on Thanksgiving Thursday. Okay, it's just a Thursday, but it says something. I know this is Western Canada. I know there's not that many seats for the Liberals out there. It's not like Alberta was painted red. There were a smattering of Liberal seats, right? But the point is, there won't be any Liberal seats in 2019, and it's just a matter of figuring out how many provinces the Liberal seats will go from many to 1 or 0. I hope 0. 0 is the right number of Liberals holding control or any political office, period, at this point in time. Wow. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and maybe check out the People's Party of Canada.ca if you've got an extra few minutes. Also, check out CanadaPoly.com if you want to see my streams and all sorts of other stuff that I do. Okay, thanks a lot for watching.